I think he be transformed into a beast, for I can nowhere find him like a man.
My lord, he is even but now gone hence. Here was he merry, hearing of a song.
Go seek him out, tell him I would speak with him.
Oh, he saves my labour by his own approach.
Ah! How now, monsieur? What? You look merrily.
The fool, I met a fool in the forest. A motley fool. Ah, miserable world. As I do live by fool, I met a fool. Who laid him down and basked him in the sun, and railed on Lady Fortune in good terms, in good set terms. And yet a motley fool. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. Call me not fool till heaven had sent me fortune. And then he took a dial from his poke, and looking on it with lackluster eyes, says pretty wisely, it is 10 o'clock. Thus we may see how the world wags. 'Tis but an hour ago since it was 9. And after 1 hour more 'twill be 11. And so, from hour to hour we ripe, and then from hour to hour we rot and rot, and thereby hangs a tale. Oh, when I did hear the motley fool thus moral on the time, my lungs began to crow like Chanticleer. And I did laugh. Sans intermission, an hour, by his dial, oh, motley fool, oh, worthy fool. Motley's the only wear. What fool is this? A worthy fool, one that had been a courtier, and says, if ladies be but young and fair, they have the gift to know it. And in his brain, which is as dry as the remainder biscuit, after a voyage, he had strange places crammed with observation, the which he vents in mangled forms. Oh, that I were a fool. I am ambitious for a motley coat.
Thou shalt have one.
Oh, it is my only suit. Provided that you weed your better judgments of all opinion that grows rank in them, that I am wise, I must have liberty, as large a charter as the wind, to blow on whom I please. And they that are most galled with my folly, they most must laugh. And why, sir, must they so? The why is plain as way to parish church. He that a fool doth very wisely hate, doth very foolishly, if he seem senseless of the bob. Oh, invest me in my muck. Give me leave to speak my mind, and I will through and through cleanse the foul body of the infected world, if they will patiently receive my medicine.
Fie of thee. I know what thou wouldst do.
What for a counter would I do but good?
Most mischievous foul sin, in chiding sin, for thou thyself hast been a libertine.
Why, who cries out on pride that can therein tax any private party? Doth it not flow as hugely as the sea, till that weary very means do ebb? What woman in the city do I name when I say, the city woman bears the cost of princes on unworthy shoulders? Who can come in and say that I mean her? When such a one as she, such is her neighbour. Or what is he of basest function that says his bravery is not on my cost, thinking that I mean him, but therein suits his folly to the metal of my speech. There then. How then, what then? Well, let me see wherein my tongue hath wronged him. If it do him right, then he hath wronged himself. If he be free, why then My taxing like a wild goose flies unclaimed of any man. But who comes here?
Bear and eat no more,
Why, I have ate none yet.
nor shat not, till necessity be served.
What kind should this cock be come of?
Art thou thus bold to men by thy distress? That incivility thou seemst so empty.
He touched my vein at first. The thorny point of bare distress had ta'en from me all show of smooth civility. Yet I am inland bred, and know some nurture. But forbear, he dies that touches any of this fruit till I and my affairs are answered.
And you will not be answered with raisin. Oh, I must buy.
Why? What would you have? Your gentleness shall force, more than your force, move us to gentleness.
I almost died for food, and let me have it.
Why, sit you down and feed, and welcome to our table.
Speak you so gently. Pardon, I pray you, I thought all things had been savage here, and therefore put I on the countenance of stern commandment. But what are you, that under the shade of melancholy boughs, lose and neglect the creeping hours of time? If ever you have looked on better days, if ever been where bells knoll to church, if ever sat at a good man's feast, if ever from your eyelids wiped a tear, and let gentleness my strong enforcement be, for which I blush and hide my sword.
True is it, we have seen better days. But sit you down in gentleness, and take upon command what help we have, that to your wanting may be ministered.
Then forbear your food a while more, while as like a doe, I go to find my fawn and give it food. There is an old man, who after me hath many a weary step, limped in pure love, till he be first sufficed, oppressed by the two weak evils, age and hunger. I will not touch a bit.
Go find him out. We will nothing waste till you return.
I thank ye, and be blessed for your good comfort.
Now, thou seest, we are not all alone and happy. This wide and universal theatre presents more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play.
All the world's a stage. And all the men and women, merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face creeping like snail, unwillingly to school. Then a lover, full of sighs, burning like furnace, made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pards, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. Then the justice, in fair round belly with good capon lined, eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise souls and modern instances. So he plays his part. The 6th stage shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice, turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound, vast scene of all that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and near oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
Why, set you down your venerable burden and let him feed.
Thank you most for him.
I can spare speak for myself, sir. I'm dying with hunger.
You're welcome. Stay true. I will not question you as yet about your fortunes. But let us have some music. Good cousin, a song.
Blow, blow thou winter wine, thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude, as man's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. Freeze, freeze, thou bitter sky, thou dost not bite so nigh, as benefits forgot, as benefits forgot. Though thou the waters warp, thy sting is not so sharp, as friends remembered not.
If that you were Sir Roland's son, as you have whispered gently that you were, you are truly, truly welcome. I am the Duke that loved your father. The residue of your fortune, go to my cave and tell me. Good old man, thou art welcome as thy master is. Go, support him by the arm. Give me your hand, and let me all your fortunes understand.